I get it. I get it when people say like, hey, like it's so hard to have confidence. And I know we always, like the world says it, even the Bible says it, to like always have confidence. Confidence is key. It's necessary to believe in yourself and always feel like you got it and always stand strong and stand tall. And sometimes, and not sometimes, most of the times our circumstances make it hard to have confidence. Yo, laughter is definitely cheaper than therapy. This podcast will be full of laughter. Scratch that. There definitely will be some tears. But I can assure you that this is a safe space of healing and expression, like an auditory hug. Welcome to the Therapy of Laughter podcast. Hey, ho, 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 hey. Get it one time, get it one time, get it two times, get it two times, to the front now, to the back now, what, bow, sixth episode, yeah, I lost track of time. Welcome to the Therapy of Laughter podcast. I'm your host, Eileen, and I'm so happy. As you can see, I'm very, very hyped. I'm excited for this topic. By the way, the topic of today is confidence is key. Okay? Before we jump into the topic, sorry for those who are listening, I bumped my teeth into the mic. I got too hyped. Let me back it up a little bit. Before we get into the topic, I just want to say I'm very, very proud of myself. When I first started this podcast, if you guys see my notes were 2 pages long because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to fumble on the words. I know I said this probably in the 3rd or 2nd episode of me like wanting it to be perfect. And I had a long list of notes because I'm like, I don't want to forget anything. I know I lose track of my thoughts very quickly. And guess what? For the past 2 episodes, so episode 5 and this episode, I only have like 5 lines of notes, and I already know how I'm going to go about speaking about this. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm getting more comfortable on the mic and in front of a camera. Aren't you guys happy? This is great. I feel like when I become more comfortable, you guys are able to experience the full capacity. I know I use that saying a lot, the full capacity of my personality. So you guys are going to really get the raw and real now that I'm a little bit more comfortable. So we're going to jump into the meat of the matters right now, which is confidence is key. I believe confidence is key. You can't, let's be for real. Let's be real honest. Everybody tells you that you must have confidence, that confidence is key, confidence is necessary. But you can't just wake up with confidence. You can't just wake up and be like, all right, today I'm confident. In a work saw. Confidence is growing each day. The more you go through challenges and the more you conquer your challenges or you overcome your obstacles, I feel like you have more confidence in your daily life. I love what's happening in social media now with the new tone of having body positivity and hair positivity. Growing up, I did not have that at all. I'm going to be really real with you guys. I felt like I was bigger than most kids growing up. Honestly, I felt like I was bigger than most kids growing up. I love to eat. I love to eat. And plus, growing up in the Jamaican household, they're very brutally honest with you. They would always tell me, boy, you're so fat. Or, boy, you're fat and nice. And every day, somebody was telling me that I was fat. Every single day. I can't believe I'm saying this in front of so many people. But yeah, every single day, somebody would tell me I'm fat. And like, my grandfather lived with me for probably about 3 or 4 years, and every day every day in elementary school and middle school I would be bullied about my weight, like to the point where bullied bad, to the point where they would when I was walking down the hall, they would do this, they'll act like there's an earthquake because to them I was so big that I was shaking the floor, and people would call me dinosaur, and wow, I can't believe I'm really saying this. They would call me dinosaur, and they would just really, really they would just rip into me. In the 6th grade is when I started to wear girdles. Yes, shapewear. I started wearing shapewear in 6th grade because I absolutely hated my stomach. I'd wear these reinforcement tank tops, and I don't know why kids still bullied me then. Like they would poke my sides. I guess it kind of like showed that I was wearing it, and they would poke my side and they'll be like, Eileen, like, why is your stomach so tight? And like, and then they would tease me about wearing a girdle, and and it wasn't even any better living at home as well. Well, not living at home. It wasn't any better at home because of my grandfather. I'm tying it back into why he lived with us for 3 to 4 years. So he was living with us for 3 to 4 years. So every day I would get those types of teasing and like people ripping into me, and he would then rip into me again and talk about how I'm not physically active because I'm getting tongue tied. That's how you know this is really hard for me to speak about. But out of all the grandchildren, I'm the one that's not athletic like that, like at all. Like all my other cousins are like extremely athletic, and if they're not athletic, then them body set good. Like my sister doesn't like to do sports, but she's like extremely fit. So he would rip into me again. He didn't understand like why I didn't do sports, and he's like, oh, that's why your weight is like that. And he would just get on me. And then on top of like being bullied and being scrutinized at home for my weight, I would always read books and magazines, and the only magazines that I would read were Teen Vogue. Of all books to read when you're or all magazines to read when you're self-conscious, Teen Vogue, there is no girl in that magazine that had the same skin color as me. No girls with gaps, no girls with who were size 12 at the age of 12. Nobody. I didn't have any example or I didn't have anybody show me a positive image of someone who looked like me to appreciate who I was at that time. So that's why I say I love the tone that's what's going on in social media now with body positivity. There's so much more welcoming and embracing other body types. And like I had stretch marks like from young. Like I had stretch marks on my hips from like 7th grade. Like I was a tickers boy. And yeah, and like now to see different body shapes and things of that nature, and I was like, that just makes me so happy. So even now when I struggle with like how I want my body to look and stuff like that, I can go on social media and they're like, you know what, accept who you are. And I think that helps with your confidence. Like when you have examples or making it seem or normalizing the natural state of your body, so I can understand how hard it is to have confidence and to build confidence in a hard environment. If you were bullied like me, or you had hard family members who were hard on you like me, I can understand how hard it is to build confidence. Like I'm just going to lay it all out. And I know I'm stuttering a lot and getting tongue tied, but bear with me, guys, because this is like hard to even say to so many people. I'm saying like so many people are listening to me, but either way, this is hard to like speak out to people that I probably don't talk to on the daily basis. Even so, like I struggled with my weight a lot. Even now, I'm gonna be very honest with you. So honest. Let me be very, very honest, because confidence is really, really hard to have when you didn't grow up appreciating your body at all. I last year, so 2019 to 2020, early 2020, I had a really, really hard academic school year, like extremely hard. And my way of coping, which is not good, But my way of coping is to emotionally eat. So I probably wouldn't eat all day, but I wouldn't eat. And then like at night, like late at night, I would probably order like 10 chicken nuggets. I'll tell you my order. It's 10 chicken nuggets, a junior chicken, and a large fry and a large Sprite. Yes, I'm getting very descriptive. So I would order that, and obviously when you order a whole bunch of junk food, what does that do to your body? You start to gain weight. So I reached my peak of my peak weight. Does that even make any sense? Bro, I was my heaviest in the end of 2019 to 2020, right? So I'm my heaviest. I'm not doing well in school. I'm half so with how I look at my body, and I'm just starting to build up my confidence, and then bam, I start getting weight again. And then on top of that, I go to this beautiful church in Ottawa, Canada, by the name of Campus Rush, and I'm on the praise and worship team. Right? I'm on the praise and worship team. So I'm on live stream every single Thursday. Well, at the time, I was on live stream every single Thursday. And I don't know what it is, but they never find a good angle for me. Every single time, they just catch the lower part of my belly. And I was just so upset because I'm like, ugh. To the point where I even started to change where I stood on stage. I would stand on stage where you couldn't see me. Like, if anybody watches Campus Rush videos or live streams from, like, I don't even know when I started doing this, probably September. From September on to, like, March, I would always stand on the when you're looking at it, it's probably the far left. But when I was in the sanctuary, I'll stand on the far right. So no matter what, they would have to come and, like, actually turn the camera on me. But I would I would not stand in view of the camera at all. I would wear big t-shirts or all black because I'm like, I just feel enormous. And that really affected my worship, and it affected my confidence even in singing, you know. So I get it. I get it when people say, like, hey, like, it's so hard to have confidence. And I know we always, like, the world says it, even the Bible says it, to, like, always have confidence. Confidence is key. It's necessary to believe in yourself and always feel like you got it, and always stand strong and stand tall. And most of the times our circumstances make it hard to have confidence. But all I can say to that is that there are some ways to build your confidence even when you feel like trash. Okay? Here's 2 things that I did to help build my confidence for me and my body. Also my hair, because I'll save that for a later date. I'll say that for a later podcast about my hair. But how I build confidence was trying out new things and also having good surroundings. So I would try out new things. So that means I would wear a piece of clothing that I was probably really insecure about wearing. So I would probably I started to wear tube tops. Tube tops in a righteous manner, in a sanctified manner, guys. I would wear the tube top. Like, I would wear things with my arms showing because I knew that was my biggest insecurity. Or I started to wear skirts more. I just tried it. And when I tried it, I actually started to appreciate how I felt. I started to feel pretty and stuff like that. And I started to really embrace my body shape and stuff. Also, having good surroundings helped me a lot. Having people that always were encouraging you. Like, I have amazing friends. Shout out to my friends. You guys know who you are. I wish I could list all you guys, but every single time I would wear something or try something new with what I wore, my friends would always be like, Eileen, you look so cute today. Even if they weren't with me, even if I posted it on my close story of what I was wearing, they would always be like, Eileen, you look so cute, or Eileen, you look good. And that really helped boost my confidence. And just having good people and wholesome people around you. And if you don't have wholesome people, and if you don't have good people around you, still try it. Honestly, I challenge you guys, once a day, tell yourself a compliment. Tell yourself something that you love about yourself. So, for instance, a compliment I would probably say to myself in the morning is like, Eileen, you look good, you know? Or to other people or somebody else, they could be like, okay, let's say Sarah, you have beautiful eyes. Give yourself a compliment once a day and you'll see how your mentality changes towards yourself. And that's how you build confidence. Cause honestly, I said my real organic story of being bullied and teased and stuff like that, because I really do understand how hard it is to try to love yourself and feel confident in something that everybody's telling you is not good enough, or everybody's telling you that you have to change. And also on top of that, don't be afraid to change something that you don't like. If you really don't find yourself feeling confident in that facial feature or that body weight, even though you're beautiful the way you are, and no matter if you fit into beauty standards or not, I just want to tell you, you're beautiful the way you are. Even if you feel as though, hey, I just can't accept it, then change it, you know? And let's be frank here. Changing it is not easy. I've tried to change my weight so many times, it's not even funny. At the beginning of quarantine, I tried to do this weight loss journey. I had a bad day, I fell off, and I never got back on. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. But I'm trying again. So changing it is not easy, and you probably will fail. That it's a part of life. But always feel free to get back up, and nobody is the judge and the dictator of your success or what you should look like. All right, guys? That's all I have to say for today. Confidence is key, and it's okay. You can't wake up with confidence. It has to be built over time. I always want you guys to remember that therapy ain't cheap. Trust me, I know. Therapy is not cheap, but laughter sure is. And you can turn around and laugh at your situation and look at the light in it. I got bullied a whole bunch, but guess what? All the people who bully me, they're hitting up my line now, and that's on period. Anyways, whoa. Yeah, so bun them. Whoever's saying who's your adversary, whoever's saying nay to you, bun them. They're soon going to be your fan. And that's that on that. So back to what I was saying. Therapy is not cheap, even though I encourage therapy. I'm not saying don't do it. Therapy ain't cheap, but laughing sure is. Okay, guys? I hope you guys have an amazing week. And like I said last week, I love you, and I hope you feel the love throughout this week. Also, feel free to hit me up on my Instagram. I can't believe I went through 6 episodes without telling you guys that. It's in the description, but hit me up on Instagram, Inspiring Eileen on Twitter and Instagram. Hit me up on those things. I would love to talk to you guys and interact with you guys. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want somebody to talk to, laugh with, I'm always here. You know, even if you don't have a friend group or support group, like I was saying, to help you build your confidence, I'm here to help you build your confidence as well. I'll send you compliments every day if you would like. Okay. All right. Like I said, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. Therapy ain't cheap, but laughing sure is. Love you guys. Peace out.